Welcome to my Super Bowl Sunday picks. I'm going to make a few predictions here, very short commentary, what I think is going to happen for Super Bowl Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. Make no mistake, this is speed versus power. Power in the version of San Francisco 49ers. Speed is the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, San Francisco, their defensive line, the front four there, their pass rushers are going to be trying to put a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. But the thing is I think that as a strategy might be a little bit flawed because speed's going to kill through the secondary. So if Mahomes gets off pretty quickly, you're dealing with the fastest offense in the league. So I think they have a lot of different looks that they can use against the San Francisco defense based on the speed of the Kansas City's, the Chiefs' offense. It's really a clash of styles when you think about it. San Francisco is, kind of like this big heavyweight fighter who wants to get in the middle of the ring and just basically stay in the pocket and throw down, with huge haymakers. And Kansas City is, really basically your, more finesse, technical type football team with incredibly talented players on the offensive side of the ball. And let's not forget, Kansas City actually stuffed Derrick Henry and stopped him from doing any real damage versus the Chiefs defense and really doing much at all. And I mean, up to that point, Derrick Henry, getting 180, 190, 200 yards in his three previous games seem unstoppable. Essentially, I mean, we were all talking about Derrick Henry, running the Titans into the Super Bowl and probably to a win. And the Chiefs came up with a scheme that just completely shut him down. And my previous video about that game, I said, listen, actually holding Derrick Henry to 150 yards would be a win for the Chiefs. And so they showed they can stop the running game. I know, San Francisco, I know they have their three runners. They're all very super talented, but the bottom line is that they'll have whoever gets hot, Shanahan's going to stick with, and then the Chiefs' defensive schemes will start to shut that runner down. I think the Chiefs' defense is actually quite underrated, and they've done a good job when they have to step up. They've done great work. Now, listening to what I've had to say so far, I mean, I could go on for quite a long time, but I noticed that the longer I make my videos, the fewer viewers I get, so I'll keep this brief. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure Kansas City is going to win Super Bowl 54. I think there's no way that Jimmy Garoppolo can outgun Patrick Mahomes. I think also the Chiefs defense will come up with schemes to stop the hot running back that San Francisco will be using throughout the game. And it will force San Francisco into some tricky plays, which they're good at. Like, let's not drop credit here, but San Francisco comes up with some pretty crafty plays, trick plays, etc. So does Kansas. So does Andy Reid in Kansas City. I think there's some polls out there saying who other than the quarterbacks will be throwing the ball in this game. And the odds in Vegas, I mean, it was just something I read really briefly, just a byline, but the odds are very much for there will be 2.5 throws by players not in the quarterback position in this game. So that should be that's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool little line there that Vegas put out. Anyway, Kansas City Chiefs takes a game. I think they're going to score in bunches. I think at points of the game, they'll look like they're out of the game, or they might possibly get down in their score. I mean, they were down in every game in the playoffs, like significantly, and they came roaring back. Like Titans were blowing them out, and then they blew out the Titans, putting up 50 points. So I just think that, when I take under consideration Mahomes is the best player in professional sports. You can make an argument LeBron James, Sidney Crosby might be up there, but the bottom line is that I think Patrick Mahomes right now at this particular moment is the best player in professional sports in the world today, and that the position he plays is the most important position. You can make an argument for NHL goaltenders, whatever, but you can make an argument for all those other things, but there's no way. I mean, quarterback for an NFL team in the Super Bowl is definitely the most important position, and Patrick Mahomes happens to be the best player in the world in any sport. So and his weaponry is ridiculously good. I mean, I didn't even mention Kelsey. And listen, San Francisco's loaded. I think they're a great team. Kansas City's going to beat them, and that's it. I'll stop it there, and thanks for watching this video. I had to rush it in. I'm in the middle of a rainstorm here in Rio de Janeiro. So anyway, signing out. Cheers. Live well.